I wasn't expecting Black girl politics to change my life in the way it did. I didn't really know what podcasting or what YouTube talk shows were at that time. I just knew I had a lot to say and I wanted to connect to community. Hi everyone, I'm Wilhelmina Simone, director and producer of Your Pain Was Born Here, a coming-of-age documentary and my love letter to the Black diaspora, and welcome to the Your Pain Was Born Here Kickstarter. Even though this journey for Your Pain Was Born Here has taken me 8 years to date, this isn't my first rodeo. I have been now in TV, media, and film for about 10 years now, and it started in 2015 with Black Girl Politics, which evolved into Your Pain Was Born Here. So I wanted to take this moment with everyone to do a little flashback to Your Pain Was Born Here's origins, Black Girl Politics.
Hi, my name is Wilhelmina Simone,
and welcome to Black Girl Politics.
I'm so excited to have this show for you guys. We've been cultivating it, doing our research just for you.
I started Black Girl Politics when I was 18, my freshman year in college at Brooklyn College. Shout out to BC. And before it was actually Black Girl Politics, I was huge into YouTube, big YouTube girly, from Awkward Black Girl to It's My Ray Ray, and everything in between. And I actually started off my first YouTube video with Storytime with My Ex, that little prompt from Cree Melvin like 10 years ago. I used YouTube as my personal digital diary of being a young Black girl in New York. And from there, when I was in college, I was so excited taking political science, being in film and TV classes, and I always knew from when I was a child that I wanted to be like the next Oprah. That's what I thought when I was 18. I was in my media studies class, and the professor, the head of the program, was like, "Why do you want to be in TV? Why do you want to be in film?" And I said, "I want to be the next Oprah." And he told me to give up my dream and that wouldn't happen. And so that I should lower my expectations. And it was infuriating and frustrating, to say the least. And from the bureaucracies of school and film school and all of those things, I decided to take matters into my own hands, because at that point I felt like young Black femme voices were being silenced, being stifled, being talked over. And so I found my way to Brooklyn Free Speech in the BRIC program, got certified in production, live TV production. So Brooklyn Free Speech is a public media broadcast in Brooklyn and for the New York City boroughs. And they're also a nonprofit that has certification programs for TV production, editing, podcasting, and so they serve the community in giving them different skills and different opportunities and platforms to make and create content. And so if you get certified in their production, you also get to have your live show on their public access channel. So I started off in public media, public broadcast, and I took that opportunity, got certified, took that public broadcast show, uploaded it to YouTube with my then friends and co-hosts, and we called it Black Girl Politics, to talk about everything being Black, being femme, and having more vulnerable, radical conversations that all the 18-year-olds swear they're having for the first time.
People forget that language is originally a tool.
Right.
We don't have to change ourselves to accommodate for language. We change language to accommodate for ourselves.
As I got older and got into like more serious, more committed relationships, now I understand that intimacy, at least to me, means being comfortable and open with a person and being more open with yourself.
It's gonna take another
like
hundreds of
years. It took 300 years for us to get here, but look how far we come. So imagine how far we gonna go.
Right,
you know
right.
I feel like honestly the way to go out through is spirit, because if we look at it, every way that we've approached it is through race or economics or something like that. But the only thing that we all have in common is spirit.
I was like, you gonna hear me. And yeah, and that is how Black Girl Politics got started. Hi everyone, I'm Wilhelmina Simone, director and producer of Your Pain Was Born Here, a coming-of-age documentary and my love letter to the Black diaspora, and welcome to the Your Pain Was Born Here Kickstarter. Help us send off this love letter, help us grow the community, dive in on the conversations, let us know what you're thinking, and we need money to do that. So I am once again, for the next 4 weeks, asking for your donation and your support. I wasn't expecting Black Girl Politics to change my life in the way it did. I didn't really know what podcasting or what YouTube talk shows were at that time. I just knew I had a lot to say and I wanted to connect to community. moving from Mount Vernon and the Bronx and then going to Brooklyn, I was ushered into a new world of ethnicities and intersectionalities, and meeting these people deepened not only my knowledge of the Black history, Caribbean history, but knowledge about myself. And when I was actually showing myself to the world and allowing myself to be seen, I lovingly got connected with people all over the world from different race, backgrounds, ages. And if it wasn't for Black Girl Politics and Tapestry Talks, which was the podcast back in 2015 to 2017, if it wasn't for Black Girl Politics and my YouTube channel and podcast, I wouldn't be the director, producer, and writer I am today, living in Los Angeles, having worked for different production companies and making it full circle and coming right back here. And I wouldn't be the woman I am today without those conversations. And without Black Girl Politics, without the YouTube channel, without the podcast, none of this would have evolved into Your Pain Was Born Here. It took that 18-year-old Mina to take this time, the last 10 years, to create who I am today and how I create today, but for the last 8 years for Black Girl Politics to grow up with me to create Your Pain Was Born Here. I spent the last 8 years working and weaving together this love letter for myself and for the Black diaspora. It is not only my coming of age story, but in so many ways a closing of a chapter in my life, honoring the people and the stories that were given to me, and honoring my ancestry and the community around me. Listen, I know you guys think that with Tubi and everything happening, that these documentaries and movies just pump themselves out of thin air in AI jargon. That is not true. We are in such a crucial time for independent media and Black voices. I've spent 8 years working on this to make sure it represents not only me, but you. It's so hard to make money in this industry. It's so hard to have sustenance, stability, and income. We have to work together and be a community, not only in the film and TV community as Black creatives, but as a Black diaspora community as a whole. So please tell a friend to tell a friend, donate, join in on the conversation, and let's do this together. Because I know I can't do it without you.
How do you feel?
I don't know.
Well, you gotta figure it out.
I feel a lot of feelings.
What are those feelings?
I'm so nervous and excited. At the same time, I am scared of being this vulnerable in this, because you're supposed to have it all together as a filmmaker. You're supposed to be X amount of years into your career, and that means you're supposed to be at this level as a director, producer, and writer, just for the industry to crumble in my first 2 years in Hollywood, in LA, for the fires to happen, for public media to get defunded, and for Black creators and DEI stuff that bolstered me into this industry to get taken away. Just the rug being swiped up from under my feet over and over again over these 8 years, and this is it. This is my shot of being like, fuck it, I need help to do this. It's not rainbows and unicorns in this Hollywood La La Land industry. So it's scary to put myself out there and ask for this money, knowing that it's been this long. But I have faith, and that's what I feel.